And he's actually trying to argue that pineapple on pizza is a legitimate topping. A grown man.
Nah, that's a sackable offense, mate. Straight up. Some risks you just don't take, which actually is a perfect link to what we're meant to be talking about.
Oh, God, are we doing the serious bit now? Fine, let's get into it. You're here looking all smug, probably because your portfolio is green. Today's topic, sent from the headmaster's office, is risk of ruin. Sounds dead dramatic, Morgs, like a Bond film title.
It should be dramatic. It's the silent killer. It's the reason 90% of traders you see flexing on Instagram are going to be delivering for Uber Eats in 6 months.
Right.
It's the single most important concept in the entire CMT curriculum, and nobody bothers to learn it.
All right, professors, school us then. What is risk of ruin? Is it just like the fear of your account hitting that big fat zero?
That's what every amateur thinks. It's not about hitting zero. Look, if you got a 10 grand account and you lose 5 grand, have you been ruined?
Well, no. I mean, I've still got 5 grand. I'm just fuming.
You're ruined, because to get back to 10 grand, you now need to make a 100% return on your remaining capital.
Wow.
100%! The odds of you doing that before you make another mistake are tiny.
Okay.
100%. The ruin is the point of mathematical non-recovery. It's the point where the psychological pressure is so immense, you either quit,
Yeah.
or you do something stupid like stick the remaining 5 grand on a meme stock hoping for a miracle. That's ruin.
That hits a bit too close to home. I think we've all felt that. That feeling of being in a hole you just can't dig out of. So it's a number, but it's also a feeling?
It's a number that predicts a feeling, and you can calculate it. Forget the complicated formulas for a second.
Okay.
Just think of it like a pub bet. You've got 100 quid. We're flipping a coin. You bet on heads. If you bet, say, 20 quid on every flip, how many losses can you take before you're broke?
5. Simple.
Exactly. Now, what if you bet just 2 quid?
I could take 50 losses. I'd be there all night. Annoyed, but still in the game.
And that is risk management in a nutshell.
Right.
Your position size, how much you bet, that is the one thing you have total control over, and it's what determines whether you can survive a bad run. Your mate who sticks 10% of his account on a single trade because he feels it, he's playing the 5-flip game. He's guaranteed to go bust. It's a mathematical certainty.
So why is this one concept so important? More important than, I don't know, finding the perfect entry or the best indicator?
Because your strategy, your edge, is statistical.
Okay.
It only works over a large number of trades. Even a winning strategy will have a losing streak. It has to.
Right.
Risk of ruin is the science of making sure you have enough capital to survive that losing streak.
Okay.
You can have the best strategy in the world, but if you bet too big and you hit a string of 5 losses, you're out.
Yeah.
Your brilliant strategy is worthless because you can't afford to place the next trade. You can't win the league if you get relegated in the first month.
Okay. Give us a story. A big one. Make it real for the people listening.
So the poster boy for this is Bill Wang, the guy behind Archegos Capital. Proper whale. He turned about $1.5 billion into a $35 billion portfolio.
Jesus. How?
Insane leverage. He was borrowing money from all the big banks to make massive, concentrated bets.
Wow.
He basically had his entire fortune and a load of borrowed money riding on just a handful of stocks. His risk per trade was astronomical. So what happened? A couple of those stocks dipped. Just dipped.
Yeah.
But because he was so leveraged, he got a margin call. He couldn't pay.
Oh, no.
The banks panicked, started force-selling his positions. The whole thing came down like a house of cards. He lost over $20 billion in 2 days.
$20 billion in 2 days. That's a number I can't even comprehend.
Exactly. And it wasn't because his analysis was wrong.
Right.
It was because his risk of ruin was 100% and the music finally stopped. He built the skyscraper on a foundation of sand. Now, if a billionaire with a whole team can get vaporized like that,
Yeah.
what chance does a retail trader with 2 grand in a Robinhood account have if they act the same way?
Point taken. So let's bring it back to us lot, the Big Short Club. How do we actually use this? What's the practical street smart play?
It's the most boring but also the most powerful rule in trading.
Okay.
The 1% rule. You never, ever risk more than 1% of your total trading capital on a single idea. Maybe 2% if you're feeling spicy and the setup is A+.
1%, Morgs? That's so slow. If I've got $1,000 in my account, that's a tenner a trade. I'm not going to get the Lambo with a tenner a trade.
You're not going to get the Lambo from a blown-up account either, are you?
True.
This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-slow business.
Right.
Risking 1% means you can withstand an insane losing streak and still be fine. It takes the emotion out of it. A loss is just a business expense. It's a data point. It doesn't cripple you.
Yeah.
You just move on to the next one, like a casino boss watching one player win a big hand. You don't care, because you know the odds are in your favor over the long run. You've got to be the house.
Be the house. I like that. It's a power move. So the ultimate lesson from the CMT nerds is to be disciplined and a bit boring.
The lesson is to stop gambling and start trading.
Right.
That's how you win. Survival first, profit second.
Powerful stuff. All right. That's probably enough education for one day before our heads explode. My key takeaway? Stop betting like a degenerate and start thinking like a casino.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, about that pineapple pizza guy.
We'll sort him out later. Right, everyone listening, you know what to do. If this chat hit home, you need to be in our community.
Yep.
The link to the chat group is down below. Hop in, show us your worst trades, have a laugh, and learn how not to blow up your account with the rest of us. It's a good time. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. Go look at your last 10 trades. Calculate what percentage of your account you risked on each one. What does that number tell you about your own risk of ruin? See you in the chat. Cheers, everyone.